Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn the anatomy and physiology of the ear. Not only the external ear that we see on the side of our head, but the internal structures as well as the whole process of taking sound wave in the air around us and converting them into electromechanical signals that our brain can interpret the meaning. So, the human ear is a complex organ responsible for detecting and maintaining balance. It is divided into three main sections: the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Let's start with the outer ear. The outer ear consists of the auricle and the auditory canal, which is also called the external acoustic meatus. The auricle is a funnel-shaped structure. It is made of cartilage and it collects and directs sound wave into the auditory canal. Now, the auditory canal is a tube that carries these sound waves towards the tympanic membrane, which is also called the eardrum. Now, the tympanic membrane vibrates in response to sound waves, making the transition between the outer and the middle ear. Now, let's talk about the middle ear. The middle ear is an air-filled chamber that contains three of the smallest bones of the body: the malleus, the incus, and the stapes. These bones are collectively known as the auditory ossicles, and they amplify vibration from the tympanic membrane and transmit it into the inner ear. Another important structure in the middle ear is the eustachian tube, also called the auditory tube. It connects the middle ear to the throat. This tube helps to regulate air pressure within the middle ear and prevents discomfort or potential damage caused by changes in atmospheric pressure. Now, talking of changes in atmospheric pressure, an example is when you are traveling with an airplane. Now, the eustachian tube also serves as a passage for bacteria, which can sometimes lead to middle ear infection. Now, the inner ear. The inner ear consists of the bony labyrinth, which houses the cochlea, the vestibule, and the semicircular canals. These structures are filled with fluid and they contain specialized sensory cells that detect sound and balance. Now, let's talk about the cochlea. The cochlea is actually a spiral-shaped, fluid-filled structure which is responsible for converting vibrations into nerve impulses. Inside the cochlea, there are three chambers: the scala vestibuli, the scala tympani, and the scala media. The scala vestibuli are filled with perilymph and they receive vibration from the steps through the oval window. Then the scala tympani, they are also filled with perilymph and it carries vibration to the round window. Then finally, the scala media, also called the cochlear duct, they are filled with endolymph and it contains the organs of corti and the main sensory organ of vibration. Now, the organ of corti is actually lined with hair cells and they are actually tiny like projections called the stereocilia. And when sound waves travel through the cochlea, they create standing waves to the bacilli membrane, which stimulates the specific hair cells based on the frequency of the sound. So, higher frequency stimulates hair cells near the base of the cochlea, while lower frequency stimulates those near the apex. The amount of these hair cells triggers electrical signals that travel via cochlear nerve to the brain, where they are actually interpreted as sound. Now, let's talk about the vestibular system and balance. The vestibular system is responsible for balance and spatial orientation. It includes the vestibule and the semicircular canal. The vestibule contains the utricle and the sulcus, which detects linear movement and gravitational forces. These structures contain otoliths, which are tiny calcium carbonate crystals, and they can shift with movement and stimulate hair cells, and they send signals to the brain too. So the semicircular canal are actually three fluid-filled loops oriented at right angle to each other, and they detect rotational movements of the head. Each canal has an ampulla which contains hair cells that respond to fluid shifts when the head moves. So these balance signals travel through the vestibular nerve to the brain, allowing the body to maintain equilibrium. So in conclusion, the ear is a highly specialized organ that allows us to hear and maintain balance. The outer ear collects sound, while the middle ear amplifies it, and the inner ear converts vibration into electrical signals for the brain to process. Additionally, the vestibular system ensures balance by detecting head movement and gravitational forces. So understanding the anatomy and physiology of the ear can actually help you understand how we perceive sound and navigate our environment. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, thanks for watching.